So, they're right to fear us. We stick our fingers where they don't belong, then wiggle them around a bit anyway. Palm responsibility off and the need to know the unknowable. That's not learning. That's, I don't know. Playing chicken with the infinite. These parts have gotten pretty lively since everyone died. Not quite a rescue, more of an investigation, eh? You and all the others. Personally, I think the whole team colours thing is pure pish. So I hope we won't have to start fighting like we were in a scene from the bloody Matrix. My family are Templars, proper old Templars. The House of Usher, eh? That's hilarious. They didn't disown me when I said I wanted nothing to do with anyone's army. Posturing and scheming. My cabal is bigger than your cabal. That's worked out right well for us so far, hasn't it? I didn't come here for the Illuminati. I came here for the kids, and that's why I'm staying. For the ones who come back, for the ones who won't. For Carter, who's brushing up to be one of the most powerful mages on the Atlantic seaboard, but just wants to be a girl. 1 out of 2's fraught enough. Despite his eccentricities and cynical, he'll appreciate the honesty, downright unpleasant personality, Mr. Montag, HJ, does more for the safety and development of his students than he lets on. It's not an easy thing bringing these kids into a world fraught with occult rites and secret handshakes. It takes a real bastard even on the best of days. The competition for the most talented students, the petty jealousies and the ancient blood feuds between the most prominent institutions, and the more and less covert attempts at industrial espionage all take their toll. And of course, the deaths. Being responsible for every single life lost in the pursuit of knowledge would break less than an arrogant man. At least he lets us deal with the parents now. After those first couple of accidental self-immolations, some thought it best we kept him away from grieving relatives. I give them a lot of jip, but the Templars were ahead of the curve in pushing for a proper magical education. Oxford, Uttar Pradesh, Cairo, etc. Of course, their reasoning was a bag of shite. It's got bugger all to do with entitlement and everything about sorting out your place in the world. For what it's worth, I'm truly sorry you've been dropped in at the deep end. I couldn't tell you what happens next, for the world and your place in it. Here, they'll mop up the blood, file the act of God insurance claims, rote learn their alibis. They'll cover it up. They always do. Flick through the Guinness Book of Disasters and you'll have a hard time finding something we didn't start. But this goes further than the island. You know how, excuse me, female roommates period synchronize? That's how it goes with my talents and the planet. And we've both been waking up like we've had the mankiest post-piss-up fish supper ever, every day.
But don't worry, you're not interrupting a parent-teacher evening or now. I'm the witch doctor in residence. It's my lot to teach the kids responsibility over the balance of life and death, given and taken. So this has really pissed the curriculum up a wall.
It is a great setback for us all. Loss of life among the faculty always brings up inconvenient questions.
I appreciate the pep talk, HJ.
The last time Mr. Montag gave me a pep talk, I had nightmares for the rest of the semester.
Anyway, you may already have run into some of the students' familiars out there. They look a fright, but, well, think back to your first shop class projects and how they turned out. Without the kids around to control them, they're running wild. Eventually they'll go pure bonkers, and things here will go even more pear-shaped. I wish there was a cleaner way to contain them, but...
I recommend delivery of a swift, decapitating blow with a spade. A fire axe has a distressing tendency to rebound from the vertebrae.
From experience, aye?
A teacher is only as good as his tools.
I pure hope this doesn't put you off further education.
I've been in exile for a very long time. I was forced by false prophets to flee my homeland in disguise, degrade myself by pretending to be something I'm not, to be much less than I truly am. I spent a long time cursing my kind, planning my revenge and victorious return. Eventually, I got on with my life, and now they're all dead and forgotten by those who once worshipped them. There's a lesson in there somewhere, I'm sure. Thing is, I'm ready to be myself once again. No more disguises. Their false prophecies perished with the White God. I'm free, and I don't plan on anything or anyone changing that. It's beautiful, isn't it? And to think this thing was out there all along, while I wasted my time chasing a fucking hammer. I got what I came for, and I need to be moving on. Places to go, spells to cast, gods to wake. Spoiler alert, we'll fight, I'll win, you'll track me down again, just in time to watch your world tumble into chaos. Title scroll, lights come back up. Oh, wait, no, they won't. If I could kill you, I would. I really, really would. I don't like leaving matters unresolved. I do it cleanly and painlessly. None of the fancy stuff. I'm not that sort of villain. No stage magician. I take pride in my work. And I'm not afraid to get my hands filthy. But unless I grind you to a fine dust, the fucking bees will just whisk you away to safety. I've seen it happen enough times. I'll just make sure you're stuck here a while so that I can get on with things. Farewell.